All right, you want to talk about Kyle Allen?
Yeah, man. I just, veteran quarterback play, got it, has had in-game experience. This is past season as well, He'll come in there. He won't turn the ball over. All right. Real leadership. When you see him out there, he breaks the huddle real well, man, sharp. But no, in all seriousness, man, in terms of him being QB3, because that is how I view him with our current depth chart or pole position. Granted, he will probably be second. No, Justin Fields is way higher pedigree. Justin Fields will be second in pole position. Just using Coach Thomas lingo. But to me,
Kyle
man,
Allen better not be QB2.
That's what I'm saying. No, because how Coach Thomas said his whole justification behind Russ, he was like, yo, he's a veteran. He has a proven process. He has a method and all this. I'm like, so because he has experience, that's how you let it. So I was like, are you about to say the same thing? Because Kyle,
Well,
you see what I mean?
Depending on what you want to define as experience,
Right.
Fields actually has more than Allen.
In terms of like starts and
Yeah.
So that's my thing. I'm just like, I just didn't know how he would do it.
And
But
he's just flat out better.
to me, it's Justin Fields. Justin Fields. It's the reason why it's Justin Fields. The reason why we're excited about the Fields move. But Kyle Allen, man, you can't go wrong with him, man. He's going to be quiet. He's not going to have you any issues, stuff like that. Veteran, knows how to practice, knows how to play the game. If you ever get in any type of bind, yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'll put it to you this way.
This ain't the dude you want starting. It's the third quarterback that we talking about.
Yeah, I think it's a
It's
great
third
sign
quarterback,
for
yeah.
the third quarterback
Right.
just to have him in the room, help out Fields,
Yeah.
be extra eyes for Russ and
If you
Fields,
get to
whatever.
your third quarterback, think about when we got the Mason last year.
Well, I was going to say, if we get to
it's not a
him
good scenario.
and it's for multiple games or for the rest of
Yeah.
the season, we better be calling the Titans to trade for
Yeah.
Mason.
That's my only thing, man. It's like, yo, by the time you
Or,
get to your third quarterback,
call the Eagles.
when you get to your third quarterback, you see how those are all desperation moves? Because when you're at your third quarterback, you're at desperation. It's the reason why those gentlemen aren't here and aren't viewed like how we view Russ and Fields right now, man. Yeah. Hopefully it don't get to that, though. Hopefully they have success where they at. Kyle Allen has success being QB3, and that means you look great in practice, preseason, and we never see you because when it's garbage time, we want Justin Fields to get them snaps. Yeah.
What if that actually happened?
What? Don't say that, bro. Don't be weird. Don't start. What? No.
Well, the crazier
No.
story would be
No,
calling up
man.
the Eagles to
No.
get Pickett back. That would be
Stop
insane.
it. No. I don't even want to think. No. How does that even sound fun? That don't even sound good. That just sounds
No.
terrible. Of course, it's bad or bad or bad. How does that phone call even start? I don't even want to die. I'm calling Buff. Hey, Mitch, come back, bro. All right,
No,
look,
come
man.
on.
We there.
No, I'd call
By the
Mason.
time we get there, we there anyways,
I'd call
man.
Titans. I'd call Mason. That'd be my first call.
Well, my only thing is Mason's going to cost a lot
then I'd
more.
call the Eagles.
Mason would cost a lot more because if Mason can do what we thought, then that means Mason will probably be either starting or have put together a really dope preseason.
Well,
so yeah,
Well, if he's not starting, obviously. If
Yeah.
he's starting there, yeah, we can't get him.
yeah, I'm
Then
like,
we got to call the Eagles.
yeah, nah, I'm good. We down bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen because I don't even want us to get to Justin Fields. I just want Russ to cook.
I always say, man, call the Eagles. Like, huh? Why? Why I
Well,
want to do
listen,
that?
we're talking about our QB3 and Kyle Allen, and could he get you out of a pinch? Like, how you feeling about him if he's got to start? If he's got to start multiple games and for the rest of the season, I got to call some other teams. Eagles will be the first one.
Well, first for you.
If
That's fine.
Mason is starting with the Titans, if Mason's not starting with the Titans, I'll call the Titans first
Yeah, for sure.
because I can't see Mason beating out Will Levis. I've said
For
that
sure.
multiple times.
Hey,
Who you calling?
Not Philly. I can assure you that.
Who you calling? Wait, but who you calling though? Would it be the Titans?
Probably not, bro. By the time I get to my third, like I'm not even on my third. Technically, I'm going on my fourth quarterback, bro. So like, yo,
You're just bypassing Allen. Though.
Yeah.
I'm calling Big Ben back. Actually,
no.
First,
When I said
probably.
I said I'm gonna be on my fourth quarterback because I'm still gonna put Kyle Allen
You're gonna
out
roll
there.
with Allen.
Yeah,
All
I'm gonna. By the time I get to my third quarterback, bro, I'm like, bro, which stage of the season is it? If it's the first 3 weeks, I think a different combo.
Well, it's
If it's
to the
early
point
enough-
where you could still trade for it.
Yeah, if
we'll
it's
say that.
it has to be early, and none of these dudes coming back. But I'm like, bro, what is my season even looking like now? Like, I'm good on them, man, because I don't feel like that's still going to help me. I feel like, if anything, you calling up Kenny, bringing him back, you've already seen how he was when he was here at the end of it. And then you saw even when Russ signed here, all communication definitely points to him being the one that asked to be gone. You wanted to leave, bro, I'm going to holler at you. You said it. Coach Tom confirmed it as well when he said after the communication, he said he wanted to change the scenery.
Hey, what'd you say at the beginning?
All
Everyone
right.
likes a good story.
Hey,
huh?
so you wanted
A
your
good
change.
redemption
Hey,
story.
you wanted to change the scenery, right? Well, hey, I'ma holler at you with your change of scenery, man, because you asked for it. We ain't kick you out. You asked to leave, bro. That's
I'm trying to
confirmed
win
now.
games, though. I think Kenny would give us a good chance to win games out of all the other guys.
I'ma holler
available.
at you, bro. I'ma holler at you. You asked to leave. I'ma holler at you. Yeah.
Who you calling then? Oh, so you're going with Allen?
Yeah, I'm going with Allen, bro. Because by the time I get to that, I'm at the back end of this thing anyways. I'm screwed up anyways. But I'm not calling you back after you want to bounce.
Who's all right? Flacco's out there.
Okay.
He's backing up the Colts.
Yeah.
Minshew might be starting with the Raiders.
See, you make your head hurt. Even
I'm just
think about
saying,
how-
I
'cause
take
they
all these.
battle,
I'm saying if we
battle,
needed to
battle.
rely on Kyle Allen for the rest of the season, I'd be looking elsewhere. I'm just trying to think of.
Well, I would
Who I'd be
ask you,
trading for.
what don't you like about Kyle Allen that you like more about these other dudes that we name it just in this scenario that you be willing to give up something for also, because we talking about trading for them, so we're gonna have to give up something to get them as
especially if
well.
our season, if we're winning games, team's looking good.
But if we win in games, who are we winning with if Russ and Fields is already hurt? Are we winning games with Kyle Allen and we saying we don't want him to be here after long? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This is like we just find out the news that we have to roll with Kyle Allen for the rest.
So
of the
then
season.
we've never seen Kyle play here.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
Okay, well, teach their own. Because I'm sure it was a person that said about Mason last year that if it ever got to that, they're just ready to move on too. I'm just glad we got a chance to see Mason and he got the chance to change the narrative around himself. So that's why I'm like, bro, if I ain't seen him, man, go out there. Let me see what you do.
Yeah, maybe I'll give him a game or two.
Man.
How about that? I'll give him a game or two.
It can't do no worse than what we seen the previous 2 seasons.
As long as we got cushion.
It can't do any worse than what we've had the previous 2 seasons with just the combination of everything.
Well, I don't
Can't
know
be any
about
worse
that.
now, bro. But our perspectives are different with some of the personnel, man. And that's fine.
All right, anything else with Kyle Allen? Yeah, he's a journeyman.
He got playoff wins.
Come on, dude.
Does he not?
Come on.
If he doesn't have playoff wins, then just say that.
Come on, dude. As the starting quarterback on those teams?
All I said was he has playoff wins. It was an accurate statement. That means he's been a part of teams that have been competing in the postseason and not just making it, but advancing.
So does Chad Henne.
Yeah. That's a good thing. It's called experience, man.
Oh, yeah. I think he's great for QB3.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I truly think this is a fine signing.
so when I asked you what was so negative about him, that's what I'm trying to figure out. We're not talking about him at QB1. We're saying QB3.
No, I'm
If
just
he's
bringing
at
up the doomsday
QB3,
scenario where we got to
yeah.
rely on him for QB1. I got to
Right.
start thinking about some stuff.
And what did you preface it as? To start out, what type of scenario did you call it?
Doomsday.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's great right now for
Exactly.
QB3.
So that's my part. I'm like, how do I have anything negative to say about him as QB3? Like, yo, he's QB3. That's like me hollering about the 6 DB or something, bro. It's like, yo, you got experience.
I
You've
get it.
played. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
But
Yeah.
here's what's crazy. Here's why it's not as crazy of a scenario as what we're leading on right now is we've had to get to our QB3 multiple times over these last, 4 or 5 seasons.
Okay.
Like, we've got to that point.
And why has that been, though? It's been more so because of the play than the
Oh, there's been-
availability.
there's been injuries.
But it's been more play than availability. We saw Mason Rudolph get benched because of play. Duck came in, and then Duck got benched because of play. And then Mason went back out there, and then Mason finally got hurt. Then the year after that, that was when we had the whole 7 season. That was fine. 7 for 2 seasons. Then after that, Mitch started off. He didn't get hurt. Bad play. Benched him. Kenny comes out there. Kenny gets hurt. Then from there, went back to Mitch. Mitch played. Kenny gets back healthy.
Yeah, it was
We
just
finished
them
that
two.
season. Then this past season, Kenny plays. Kenny goes down. Mitch plays. Mitch doesn't get hurt. Mitch just plays bad. And then Mason come out there. It's cause and effect, man. I'm like, as long as Russ played well, we should never get to that. And if Fields plays well, if Russ were to get hurt, it should never come to that. But yeah, if we get 2 injuries back to back, it's like, bro, we screw it up, man. What's the O-line doing, man? What's happening? Yeah, I'm like, something got to be off, man.
I'm telling you, we'd have to call up Mason. We'd have to call up the Titans if he's their backup.
I think the people would be more for Mason coming back.
Yeah, I think that's something you
Yeah.
all can agree on.
Yeah. If I had to call,
I think
boy,
Mason
I think I would
would
call
be the
Tennessee.
universal
Yeah.
number one option.
Yeah, Tennessee sounds better than Philly right now.
But if Mason's starting for them, you got to start calling those Philly lines.
No.
Omar and Weidl, they're pretty familiar
I bet.
with that front office.
I
over
know
there.
you still.
I think they can make.
Look, I know
make a move.
you and John Easton would be the happiest people in the world. We know, bro. Ain't no wrong with that, and that's cool, bro. I don't feel that way about it.
We might be down bad at that point. Like I don't.
No.
I want it to
I
work
said
out.
you and John Easton would be the happiest if it got to that, and we had to call Kenny Pickett to come back here. Is what
Not
I'm
necessarily.
saying.
If the Steelers aren't in a good spot, I wouldn't be happy.
You would,
But
you see how enthused, like you're even lit, like people.
I think it would be funny.
Just the thought of Kenny coming back to the roster has people in here about to throw up. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I think
It's night and day. Yeah.
Redemption story.
Yeah, you like, oh, that's funny. It's like, you're like, no, they're like, absolutely not, bro. Like, yeah. Because he quit. They don't like quitters, bro. And that's what it comes off as. Not saying that it is that, but that's how a lot of people have perceived it. And it's,
Well, if he comes back, he ain't quitting.
Jesus. Hey, I just like your loyalty, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man.
No, we don't want it to get to that point. I want Russ to cook. I mean, it'd be really cool to see Justin Fields this year. I'm not even going to front. I'd like to see some of that potential, but
He can get out there the same way Kyle Allen has played in multiple games the past 2 seasons, bro. You take care of business early, you gonna get you some snaps, you get some tape out there.
yeah, if Russ just balls out, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
That's the path.
right. But it's like, yo, ball out, get the leads, and then you don't have to worry.
I was talking about redemption story with Kenny. I mean, Russ is on his own redemption story.
He gonna have a real redemption. Fields too, though. So either way, we can't go wrong. I'm like, one of them redemptions gonna hit, bro. We got redemption on redemption. It's Kyle Allen ain't no redemption. That's just QB3. Just leave him as QB3 and he's fine. Who else got a redemption story? I feel like it's somebody else. I like it so far though. The receivers, that's who it is. Yeah, putting the receivers, they get the redemption. Everybody work together.
Yeah, all 4 of those receivers
Like, yeah,
with the upside.
I like it.
If one of them hits, we're looking great.
All we need is one to hit. And we got
One
a
of them's
higher
gotta connect with
probability.
Russ.
We got a higher probability because Russ, like, he connect with a lot of dudes. In terms of receivers, like, he connects.